Hey guys, um, it's me, MarsTalks. You know, I don't like that name. I like the Mars King better, but so I'm sorry. Oh my God, but I'm gonna go with MarsTalks. But yeah, I just like the jacket. It's like the Canada jacket from from uh, from Akira. It says, good for health, bad for education on it. So yeah, I got a new camera. I'm using my phone as my camera. That took a long time. Got a light back there. I got a new microphone. And I'm probably gonna take this off because I'm gonna get hot. So let me do that right now. Alright, so I can pause. Well, I didn't pause, I just turned it off. And then I'm just gonna stitch this together, But I want to talk about something that I've kind of wanted to talk about for a while that has kind of been not eluding me, but it's just I haven't really wanted to talk about it, or I didn't have the facilities to, and stuff just happened, tough decisions and all that, so I decided I'd talk about it now. But it's respect. A matter of respect for others and a matter of respect for yourself. A lot of people, have a concept of respect, but they don't necessarily know how to explain it, I feel like even I don't necessarily know how to explain it, but I can try my best. And it may sound warped, but I feel like you guys will understand. So, for me, respect is an understanding for another person, and I wouldn't necessarily say a goodwill towards that person, but an understanding of their ambitions and feelings, and deciding to leave it be or comfort those ambitions and feelings. Maybe that doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm just talking myself, but maybe you guys get it. But there's just a lot to talk about. So maybe this is probably just gonna be an episode of me rambling, But you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah. And so there's something you gotta have for yourself too, and that's self-respect. And I feel like self-respect is the most important kind of respect. The ability to respect yourself. And when you respect yourself, you begin to respect others because you want them to respect you. You want them to respect you how you respect yourself. So, what self-respect looks like for me is, or at least in my own mind, how I respect myself is, if something's hurting me, let's say it's an emotional situation, like your girlfriend, your boyfriend, you guys are going through a really rough time, or your friend, whatever, and they are constantly dragging you along in this painful process that you are ready to end, you are ready to fix, or you're ready to just walk away from. If they are continuing to drag you along a process that you just cannot stand anymore for selfish reasons, where you can't, you're not doing this for yourself, you're not doing this for both of you, you're only there because you can't see anywhere else to be, or you just want to be there and you want it to work. At some point you gotta let go, and letting go and saying enough is enough and just stopping, that's respect. That's respect for yourself. And in turn, it's somewhat respect for them. They may not know you just want it to end. And if you can just say enough is enough, either beforehand warn them that enough is enough, or tell them enough is enough. When it's too much, you have given respect to yourself. You have treated yourself how you should have been treated and how you want to be treated. And in this situation, you're treating yourself like you need to be treated. And a part of self-respect is being able to draw lines. What are you not willing to do and still feel like you can respect yourself and feel like you're respecting yourself? What can you do and still feel like you're respecting yourself? Is it bodily, you know? If you, you know, I don't know, do an OnlyFans or whatever. Do you still have respect for yourself? Some would say yeah, and some would say no. But you can't decide what respect is for someone else. I got a blue tongue. I was drinking some of this. Yeah, there we go. But you know, is that respect for yourself, or can you still respect yourself? If you can't, I wouldn't do it. But if you can, and you want to, and you have the facilities to, why not? Just because others might not respect you for it doesn't mean you can't respect yourself for it. You know, that's something that people don't realize is kind of important, is the ability to say, to separate respect for yourself from respect for other people. You may do something that's absolutely off the wall, crazy, or heinous to someone else, but to you, you can still respect yourself for it. I'm not sure what that is, and I hope that you can still respect yourself if it is quote-unquote heinous in your own words. But I hope it's not too heinous that I can't self-respect you for it, or respect you for it, but I hope you can, you know? So for me, you know, you got to be able to draw the line. If someone's towing you along and dragging you along with maybe a really tough situation that they're not being decisive about, and you give them plenty of chances, and you've fought for them, you know, you fought with them, you're trying to make it work, and they're just not letting it work, then you got to draw a line. And so I have an anecdote for this, and this happened to me recently, and I think this is what inspired the episode. But I have a friend. I'm just gonna call her Y. And me and Y have been friends since July 2nd. You know, I've been here with her every single day for hours and hours on end, texting and calling for 6 months. You know, 6 months. And she has cried, she's laughed, she's smiled, she's frowned, she's gotten angry, she's gotten frustrated, she's gotten disgusted. And through all of that, I was by her side and I helped her process everything. If we had a fight, I'd make sure I'd apologize, and I'd make sure we found a way to fix it, because she was very important to me. And to be honest, we were more than friends. I loved her, and at some points she loved me, and I'll get to that in a second. But I feel like couldn't respect me, or couldn't value me, or would not value me the way I felt I should have been valued by the time I was in her life, and all the clout I had built for myself by being what I had been for her. I had been her shoulder to cry on. I had been her best friend. I had been everything I could possibly try to be for her. It's getting dark out. And It just, she just didn't have that respect for me. And we had a deal. And that deal was that by the time I'm 21 or something and she's 20, I'd fly her out to me because she's in Virginia, I'm in Michigan. And we would date. Or whatever, we'd figure that out. But that was something like that would happen. And she had broken that deal or said, I don't want that deal anymore so many times. And I never said that she couldn't date someone else throughout that deal. And I made sure, love whoever you want. I said, love whoever you want, be with whoever you want, sex, whatever, I don't know. Do all that. I'm not going to judge you. I'm not going to hold you for that. But keep our deal so that when we're both free, at those ages, if we are free, let's be together. You want me so much, and I want you so much. Respect your heart, and respect yourself at this very moment, and keep that deal. And it's her right to stop the deal. But in the process, you also have to realize that it's a two-way street where I still wanted to keep the deal, and I had been by her side no matter what. You know, are you alright? Blah, blah, blah. And she's broken the deal. She's, oh, I'm sorry, I want to keep the deal. Da, 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 da. And she's gone through, or she's on her third boyfriend by the time by this point. She had gone through 2 people in the 6 months that I've known her. And maybe that's not a lot to you guys, but from where I'm from and how I understand it, that's a lot, you know? And so I'm saying, hey, you know, just take a break. Just slow down, you know? I'm supposed to be your friend first and your lover second. If you want to slow down from me too, if you want to slow down from everybody, go ahead and do that. Take a break from the title of boyfriend and girlfriend. You have such a dependency on it, you know? That's what if you but here's the thing. And this thing is called clout. And clout is something that's consciously and unconsciously built. When you do good things and you have face for it, you're building clout for yourself. If you're let's say you're I don't know, some sort of anime protagonist, and you can just beat up any school bully at your school, and you just beat up all the bullies for all the nerds or whatever, right? You've built up clout for yourself as a hero and as someone not to be messed with. And so when a bully tries to bully somebody and you're right there and you intervene, they're not going to think to themselves, oh, this is just some nobody. They're going to think, this is the guy that's beat everybody up. He has that sort of clout. You have that sort of clout. And he's going to look at that and say, I'm not going to do anything. Or they're going to respect, you know, who you are and what you've done for other people and for yourself and whatever. And in this instance, I feel like I should have had the clout for her to respect that she should listen to me in some degree. I'm not saying all the time. I'm not saying have your own thoughts, but I'm saying just consider me heavily. Consider what I'm saying and consider the fact that I've been here all this time and that I am somebody who has had answers for you before. And if she can't do that, if she won't do that for me, then I have to respect myself and say, I don't think you're valuing me and respecting me and viewing me as important the way I view you. Because to me, she's very, very important. I love her. I love her as a friend. And I want her to be happy with whoever she's with. And I may be territorial sometimes, and I may be jealous, But I'll make sure to be there for her and work past it. Because she's very important to me, and I know I have a place. Or I should have a place because of our deal. Uncertainty is something I just can't deal with. And so, here we are, and I just told her, because she's on her third boyfriend, and there's a whole situation where she was supposed to, learn her love and what her liking me and all that. And literally the day after we said let's do that, she decides, oh, never mind, I have a boyfriend. And she essentially just cut me out of something she agreed to. And in the process, she's just having all this hard time and stuff. And meanwhile, I'm just stressing out of my mind. I don't care that she has a boyfriend. I just want to be remembered. I want to be respected. I want to not be forsaken. I want to be loved. I want to have my place in your heart. If not right now as a lover, then as a friend and as somebody that should be very important to you. But it doesn't feel that way. And the way she texts me and how she's always so, oh my god, or how she blows up on me when I'm saying, hey, this isn't a good thing right now, oh, he's such a great person, he's such a, if I can't have that sort of respect, if you can't have that sort of respect for me, then I think I should disappear, I should just leave. And so that's what I explained to her. I said, I don't think you value me the way I believe you should. I don't think I have the clout that I should in your mind, and the faith that you should have in me, that I believe you should have in me at this point in time. It's not about boyfriend and girlfriend. It's not about any of that. It's about just being there for one another. It's about listening to me. I may have disapproved of you having a boyfriend, but that wasn't because I didn't want you to have a boyfriend and I want you to be all to myself. That's not the type of person I am. I spent 6 months every single day proving that to you. And to just not have any faith in me and not believe what I'm trying to tell her and just stuff like that. And so I said, I'm gonna leave. And until you can realize that towards me, I don't want to talk to you. And that hurt me so much to say, It really hurt me to say. I really love her. I want to be by her side. I want to be her friend. I want to talk to her every day. I want to smile and cry and be angry and frustrated and disgusted and happy with her. But if I can't do that, if she can't value me the way I feel like I should be valued, then there's nothing I'm gonna do. I mean, there's nothing I'm willing to do about it. I'm not willing to sit here and get dragged along and watch stuff happen, and you not listen to me and watches, oh, he's so great, and just be forsaken that way. And maybe I sound like I'm just a whiny baby right now, but that's just how it is. And part of that is just respecting myself. I couldn't stand to be dragged around like that. I had to let it go. I said, I have to give her that ultimatum, and I say, I'm gonna leave the door open for you. But I'm not gonna do anything more than that. I'm not gonna stand here and be posted around for you to hurt like that anymore. And part of that's just being tough. You know? Toughening your heart, but being honest. Say, that hurts my feelings, you know? I don't like this, I don't like that. Being honest to yourself, even if it's hard to be honest to yourself, even if you don't like the answer that you have for yourself, being honest with yourself and being tough with yourself. Saying, you know, is that really how you want to be treated? Are you really going to tolerate that? And having power over your thoughts to say, no, this isn't right. Oh no, I don't want this. No, this isn't fair to me. And a part of that is also letting others in. Letting those who you believe to be in. Those who have proved that they should be in. Without directly saying anything, should be let into your heart, into your mind, and let them have some sort of sway over, you know, not necessarily your thoughts, but the thought process of it. What do they think? Do they think it's a bad idea? If they all universally say so, you should probably heed their words in some degree, even if you want to do it. But also have that ability to say, no, this is what I want to do. You know? That respect of, they know what they're talking about, and they do care about me. I know they wouldn't do anything to hurt me. So, I should probably listen to them. And a part of that is just choosing to let go and choosing to hold on to people. What are you willing to hold on to, and what are you letting to go on to? Let go of, not let go on to. What am I talking about? In this instance, it's me deciding to just let go of her and her indecisiveness and her, you know, lack of importance in my mind. I cannot say in my heart that I feel important to her, or that she really respects me, or anything like that. And so I made the ultimatum that don't come back until you do. Don't come back until you can tell me in your heart that you do. And with that, I feel hurt. My heart's bleeding. But at the same time, I feel a bit freer. I feel like her absence with her lack of respect for me, or what I view as respect and love and importance and clout in her mind, I can go about it my day without worrying if she's ever going to come back. I want her to so bad, but if she can't, or if she won't, then I don't have to think about that anymore. She will or she will, but she won't if she doesn't have that for me, and I don't have to think, will she or will she not? I just won't expect it anymore. And if she comes back, that's going to be awesome. That's going to be so awesome. I'll be so happy. I'm going to be so overjoyed. And I hope she comes back. But at the same time, I have to respect myself. And you should too. You know, respect others, respect yourself. Be able to apologize, but don't get trampled on. And maybe this is just me talking to myself, But I think it's important that we, respect ourselves. And that we have that immense respect for ourselves. And respect for yourself doesn't necessarily mean that you're not doing things that you wouldn't want to do. Respecting yourself is being able to still respect yourself after you did those things that you wouldn't want to do. Sometimes I don't want to say sorry. Sometimes I don't want to say sorry to people I really don't want to talk to. But if I can still respect myself after apologizing, that's what's important. And being able to apologize is important. Apologizing is one of the things that can let somebody's guard down and let you have a civil discussion. And I hope that when she comes to me, she can apologize too. Let's see, how long has this video been? It's been about 25 minutes. I was honestly expecting it to be 40. But, I seem I got it all out. I'm thinking about investing more into this podcast. I've hit 23 subscribers. I have a new phone, and it has 1080p, 120 FPS, but I have to hook it up, and it's blah, 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 and this isn't 1080p. 720. But if I pay about $5, I should be able to get it at 1080p. And then another thing is I need a podcasting service that allow me to podcast well and get 1080p on there, and allow me to introduce people and stuff like that. But yeah, this has been the Mars King on MarsTalks, December 28th, 2020. Have a happy new year. If I'm not here again, I might be here tomorrow. And respect yourself and respect others.